We have new information about a deadly plane crash that killed nearly an entire Russian hockey team, including 4 who have ties to the Grand Rapids Griffins or Detroit Red Wings. Since we broke the news at noon, we have learned the private jet clipped a signal tower just after takeoff. Among the 43 killed are 3 former Grand Rapids Griffins and a former Detroit Red Wing and a former Red Wing assistant coach. 24 Open News 8 Steve Kelso is live at the Van Andel Arena learning more about the men who played for the Griffins. Steve?
Hey, good evening, Brian. I think shock is probably the best word I can use to describe the reaction to this tragic news tonight. Today, photojournalist Eric Bruscotter and I spent our day with front office personnel who tonight are remembering their former teammates, their colleagues, and their friends.
For 16 seasons, to be a Grand Rapids Griffin is to have a dream to make it big. Today's news that so many of those dreams have come to a tragic end has fallen hard on the home of the Griffins. 3 former players gone, as well as former Red Wing Brad McCrimmon.
I don't know if it really has hit me yet.
Griffins assistant coach Jim Pack was close to McCrimmon. He says remembering his friend helps.
Talk about life, talk about experiences, tell funny stories, and there's a lot of great stories about Brad, Beast as they called him. He's just
memories, now bittersweet, just keep flooding back.
You know, it's Stefan Liv. I remember him coming here and first time seeing him shaking his hand, shaking my hand and introducing himself, the maturity that he had.
Today the seats are empty, the arena dark, except for the echoes of the past. Pavel Demitra, the first Grand Rapids Griffin to ever make the NHL dream come true.
You know, there have been 116 since then, but he kind of set the standard. You know, this is what we're all about with the Griffins, is developing players for the next level.
Rakunik waits, shoots, he scores!
And Carl Rakunik, a member of the 99-2000 squad that made the finals.
He knew he had a bright future in the NHL, which he went on to realize. But when he was here, he didn't speak a word of English. I remember him taking English lessons up in our front conference room.
But now the locker room sits empty. And the only sound in the arena promises the preparation of the upcoming season, when once again dreams can be achieved. This time in the honor of former Griffins who will not be forgotten.
You know, this afternoon as we talked to both of those guys, they said that walking through the hallways and walking into that locker room and walking into that empty arena today really had a special haunting quality to it. Coming up later on in this newscast, Jack Doles will have much more on this story. Right now, we're live in downtown Grand Rapids. Steve Kelso, 24 Hour News 8.